Hello everybody, so I've been making YouTube videos for just over 5 years now, so because of that I've decided I'm going to give you a brief history of my YouTube channel, and yeah, let's go. Okay, so I technically created my YouTube channel on December 26, 2015 because I intended to make videos and also wanted an email address for some reason. But I never actually got round to making videos until July the 9th, 2016 when I actually made my first couple of videos. They got a few views, as a lot of welcome to my channel videos do. And yeah, that kind of started my entire YouTube channel. I made a lot of videos in 2016 because I wasn't really sure what I wanted to upload. I just knew that I wanted to upload a lot of variety, and that's why over half of the videos uploaded in 2016 are now either private or deleted. Because honestly, some of them were just actually terrible. Like, I am not even joking. I even tried doing gaming videos with Crossy Road and Minecraft, and honestly, they were absolutely horrific, which is why they're privated. If you don't believe me, just watch this short clip.
Hello everyone, hello yo, I'm gonna play as a good friend coach. He's actually called, what's he called? Flat Eric. So, I am just going to wait for it to be nighttime. Yeah, there you go, it's nighttime. So and it kind of annoys me because it's really annoying. But anyway, that's just being pure lazy. Which is a word to describe you if you play on one of these figures. It's called a laptop.
Okay, that is already enough of that. That is, you can see why I privated that. But either way, most of 2016 was just me making random videos. I had no major intention behind my channel other than to have a lot of variety. And my like-dislike ratios were never particularly good, my views were never particularly high, and the only people really watching my videos were just a couple of my friends, and that was about it really. The only videos that are still on my channel from 2016 are the ones that I thought were at least semi-acceptable. I mean, they're still pretty bad, but I just feel like the only reason I've kept them is because they have significance to my channel. For example, the Trapped in a Video Game thing, they were like the first short films I made on YouTube, which is the only reason I've really kept them. But anyway, then we enter 2017. Now, in 2017, I actually decided what I wanted to upload on my channel. At that point in time, I wanted to mostly upload short films, since I was very inspired by YouTube channels like Smosh, who uploaded short films all the time back in the olden days and stuff before they were terrible. So I wanted to upload videos that were similar to theirs, which is why you'll see a lot of short films coming out at that time. Obviously, I got my first proper editing software in December of 2016 called Wondershare Filmora, which I still use to this day. I just use an updated version of it. So yeah. I obviously ended my gaming videos and the Survive Squad and mostly decided to focus on making more original stuff instead of the absolute cringe coming out of 2016. I wanted to change my channels a bit. I still kept variety, like I still made a few animations and a few vlog type videos, but I mostly focused on making short films. Even though my channel was noticeably better than in 2016, I didn't actually grow particularly well this year. I managed to surpass 50 subscribers and my like-dislike ratios were noticeably better, but I was probably still getting less views than I was in 2016. Because in 2016, all my friends from school and stuff had just decided, let's just watch my videos for the fun of it, you know, that's what kids do, they do this for fun. And obviously, as the year went on, they obviously grew out of my channel, like, they didn't care for it anymore, because obviously they had associated it with 2016. But to be completely honest, I don't think that really mattered to me. I think I just wanted to keep making short films to prove that I could make content on YouTube. So yeah, I continued, and then we came into 2018. Now 2018 was a very slow year for me, to be honest. I hardly uploaded due to the fact that I wasn't really getting any views, and honestly I just lost all the aspiration to bother making videos. In fact, I only uploaded a total of 21 videos in 2018, and that's including the ones that are now private. The thing is, I wanted to upload a wider variety of content, but I didn't know what to upload. Most of the stuff I wanted to upload were very much too advanced for what I could do at the time, and even possibly advanced for what I could even do now. So most of the videos that were uploaded this year were either just short films or honestly the most random content I could think of, including like vlogs and stuff. I did at one point try to bring the Survive Squad back, but I never even got round to finishing the new intro for it. So, you know, it was a very slow year for me. However, despite basically never uploading, I somehow was still gaining views, but this was from my videos on 2017. The thing is, my friends had started rewatching my channel because obviously my videos were now at least semi-acceptable, and you know, some of them did stay subscribed to see what I would upload next. Some people had liked my videos, but some people just thought they were still a bit cringy, you know. People still think that now it's down to opinion. But a few of my friends were like, hey, do you still make videos? And I was just like, no, not really. So they checked my channel, and obviously I had a few videos, and some of them actually liked my videos from 2017. So despite not uploading, I was still gaining quite a few views. I'd also shown my channel to a few more people, and yeah, they were still watching. So that's why towards the end of the year I made a few more videos. My upload regularity got a bit better towards the end of the year because I made a few more short films, I made a few animations, and to be fair, despite not uploading very much, I think 2018 was probably a pretty decent year, to be fair, and ended on quite a good note. And then we had 2019. 2019 was actually a very progressive year for me. I actually finally surpassed 100 subscribers, which meant a lot to me at the time, and I got what I considered to be my first proper fan base. It wasn't a very large fan base, but there were a group of people who genuinely were commenting on every video and were clearly subscribed, and I'm sure a few of you watching this now were probably subscribed then. Either way, during this year, I basically spam uploaded. I hadn't uploaded much in 2018, but I was starting to get people watching my videos again, so I just uploaded as much as I can. The thing is, I didn't even know what I wanted to really upload. I just knew I wanted to film stuff and upload it to the internet, so that's what I did. Like, during the school holidays, I literally uploaded every single day, sometimes even twice a day. And the thing is, most of my content from 2019 is actually privated, because it was literally just me uploading for no reason. The thing is, I didn't really know what to upload, I just wanted to continuously upload for no reason. But to be fair, most of the content from this year were kind of like the short comedy sketches I make now, or were just short films, or like them story videos I made. I also did other things like speed arts, animations, and literally just anything that came into my head, because I was obviously getting views and I wanted to upload as much as I can to keep a subscription fan base. However, I wasn't getting particularly that many views, but I did have what I considered to be a small sort of fan base, and I'm still very thankful for that. And then we got led into 2020. 2020 was honestly probably my most successful year. Like, during this year I gained just under 300 subscribers, and my views were higher than they ever had been. I started the year by continuing to make the short kind of sketches I had made, and also just making a few random things. I wasn't spam uploading anymore, but you know, I still was making videos on a regular-ish basis. I finished a few series like Solar Zombie and Adam the Time Traveler, and made a few short films. Now, my channel didn't grow that much until around April to May, where a few of my brother's friends started watching my videos, and then videos like When You Fail a Test and That Guy Who Thinks the Earth is Flat actually did more well than any of my other videos really had up to this point. So I realised that these videos were getting quite a lot more views, so I decided to make more videos with this kind of when and that kind of template, and they all seem to do pretty well. And you know, we all know what happened in 2020, so I guess that helped a bit. Anyway, most of the year followed with me continuing to make short sketches like this, uploading a couple times a week, and I grew what appeared to be a genuine fan base, which I'm still very thankful for. And I know I'm not like the most successful YouTuber in the world, but I am very thankful for what I have. I also got a few shoutouts from Roscoe McGillicuddy, which obviously helped my channel, and I am still very thankful for. So Roscoe, if you're watching this, thank you very much. Anyway, but I'm very thankful for the success I got in 2020. And that led us into the year we're in now, which is 2021. Now, I continue to make the short comedy sketches because they got a lot of views, and obviously you guys seem to like that kind of content. And I even ended up reaching 500 subscribers by March, which I am very, very happy about. So I continue to make the short comedy sketches, but I also try to experiment with my content by making other types of content, like more short films like I had made, which is why I made things like Charismatic Crusade and Scientific Sammy, because, you know, I wanted to show people what I'm actually capable of, because in 2020 I didn't really diverse my content that much. A lot of my content from 2020 was just the short comedy sketches. I had a few other videos, but overall, that was pretty much all I was making. So for this year, I have tried to make my content more diverse and more different than it had been. But I know that when I move house in about a month, I'm going to make a lot more different types of content, and I have a lot of crazy videos planned. So, you know, stay ready for that. Anyway, I do want to thank you all for being such a loyal, nice fan base, and I really appreciate everything you guys do. Like, you're always very supportive, you leave nice comments, you like my videos, you watch my videos, and if you watch this all the way through to the end, I have a lot of appreciation for you, because I know this video might have not been very interesting to some of you. But also, you know, I'm just thankful for everything I have. Even though I'm not the most successful YouTuber on the planet, I am very thankful for everything I do have. Anyway, thank you all for watching this video, and I hope you stick around in the future to see what becomes of my channel in the next 5 years. Anyway, thanks for watching, and goodbye!